So hello friends, today we see the problem on Java and I am Umendra and today's problem is print parallelogram star pattern in the Java. So this is our output of that code and move to our problem. So firstly public class pattern. So public and class in between pattern and then public is an access modifier and a static keyword and void is empty and main is a function in between the Java and in between strings arguments and then curly braces and I am using a user input for a scanner. Sc is equal to new scanner system dot in and then semicolon and Java automatically import java.util.scanner and then I am printing a message in between the system.out.println. Enter our row and column. So this problem is based on the row and column of the parallelogram and int row is a variable is equal to sc dot next int for a integer and int row variable equals to sc dot next int sc is equal to scanner. This sc is a scanner and column and row is a variable and integer and then I'm using a for loop to using the for loop in between I equals to 1 and I is less than equals to row and I plus plus and then curly braces. That for loop I am using for a row and it is a I is less than equals to 0. I is our iteration of that for loop and it is an increment operator because check firstly it is a start from I equals to 1. Firstly its value is 1 and I is less than equals to row means I value is 1 and 1 is less than equals to row and I plus plus means 1 and increment then it is a 2 and then I am using a for loop. It is a use for internal and it is a use for external for loop. So int j equals to 1 and j is less than equals to I and j plus plus it is increment operator and system dot out dot print ln so print ln in between the spaces because spaces are required in that pattern because it is a additional of the spaces like a 1 2 and 3 and it is a subtract of that spaces like a 3 2 1 and move to our problem. So and then again I use for loop for a column because this loop for our row and this loop for our column checking j equals to 1 and j is less than equals to column. Same loop for column also and then G++, it is increment operator in between the printing the system dot out dot println print a star pattern, and then system dot out dot println. It is a printing our value. So our code is successfully done, and run our code and see the output. I'm entering the value as a 5 as a row and 5 as a column. So this is our output, but it is a spaces is more. So yes, yes. So this is our final output of that code. Likewise, yes. Thank you.